Hello there. It is becoming clearer by the day that the Conservative Party is going to get annihilated at the local elections this coming Thursday. Theresa May has been warned that she risks losing 1,000 or more council seats at the local elections on Thursday, and that's without their Brexit failure being thrown into the mix. And the Express reports that the Tory Party Chief Executive and Treasurer, Sir Mick Davis, is understood to be in complete despair and even told one donor that the party has been deserted by both Remain and Leave donors, leaving the party unable to contest the elections effectively. There is even talk of one donor withholding a 7-figure donation because of the Tory failure to deliver Brexit. The Tories are, of course, trying to divert voters' attention away from Brexit for the local elections and get them to concentrate on purely local issues. Previously, like in the 2017 general election, politicians were able to get away with saying things like Brexit was not high on people's agendas on the doorstep. But according to reports, most people on the doorstep do want to talk about Brexit. And worse for the Tories, they also do want to talk about Mrs May and her future with the party. The claim, though, is that many of those that would normally vote Conservative are planning not to vote. But this would be a mistake. Instead of not voting, the best thing for them to do would be to vote for another candidate that they would be comfortable seeing in their local council. Because otherwise they could end up with someone they definitely do not want representing them. That would be a big error. But things aren't all going Labour's way either. The Labour Party leadership has been forced to redraft its EU election literature to include a second EU referendum. The trouble is that the leadership does not want another public vote. Some of it only seems to want to push for a confirmatory vote if the party cannot secure a win in a general election, but some want a second referendum whatever happens. It will be interesting to see how they fudge that one, probably along the lines of the middle one of a vote only if they can't win a general election. And will it matter anyway? Who will now believe whatever position they take on it? But also remember, this is a manifesto for the MEP elections, so surely all party manifestos should be talking about their voting intentions regarding further integration, joining the Schengen Agreement. Do they want to keep the pound or join the euro? And are they happy to continue handing over the UK armed forces and security services to Eurocrats? Do they intend to cave into demands for greater EU control over domestic taxes? And do they intend to allow the EU to dictate UK budgets before they are allowed to be voted through in our own parliament? What is their stance on the EU taking on a larger role in UK foreign policy? Now, I will point out that the Tories are in government here, so it is that party's ministers that represent us in the EU Council. Tory MEPs will therefore be voting in line with what those ministers agree in those EU Council meetings. It is therefore imperative that the Tories present a meaningful and complete EU election manifesto. To do otherwise would be another complete democratic failure on their part. Further, not many people are aware of this, but when MEPs are elected and go to Brussels, they usually join in with other national parties and gather in political groupings at EU level for funding purposes, which is a great way to break down national politics at the EU level and get them working more on EU-type common aims. These groupings could well turn out to be the EU political parties of the future, where MEPs stand as members of those parties directly at national level instead of using their national party affiliations. Our MEPs do, though, generally work with politicians of the same ilk, i.e. Eurosceptics stick together and socialists stick together, etc. But that means our MEPs are constantly under pressure to assimilate, something many people are not aware of. But that's a whole new video all of its own. Anyway, what do you think? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.